Alrighty, hello, everyone. How's it going? What's going on? What up? It's your boy Tyrant Hill here, back again with another stream. A little Thursday night, 3-hour metaphor stream, part 27. I titled this, Finally Going to Save the Prince. Hi, sweetie. That's my baby, newbie cutie, right there. Oh, right there. Yes. My lovely little girlfriend, best wifey, best little moderator ever. I think we're finally, or I don't think, I know we're finally gonna wake up the prince and try and save him before Zorba, I think his name is, gets to him. The guy who we thought was dead from way early on in the game. The necromancer. But yep. What did I just say? Part 27. Tonight, we're getting down to the nitty gritty, starting to get to the end game. We're gonna see some plot twists, gonna see some revelations and whatnot this stream. So hope you're excited because this is gonna be a good one. I know some of them I say, like, yeah, this stream's mostly going to be like us hanging out with the crew type of streams. Not that those are like boring or anything like that. But like, I know, when I was younger, I always wanted to see like the story progress. I never really like cared about the side missions in video games. But as I got older, I learned to kind of love to just scrape every part of the map or every part of the game or whatever, do all the side missions before I do the next main mission. If you're like how I was when I was younger, this will be a good episode because we're gonna see a lot of cool stuff in the story, so to speak. I don't want to spoil any. I'm trying to like dance around spoilers, but we're gonna see some cool stuff. Part 27, metaphor tonight. Oh yeah, part 4, Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Stream is tomorrow, 8 to 11 p.m. also. And then Saturday, Liza P. Part 16. I think I said last week was part 16. I apologize. I don't mean to confuse you. This Saturday, March 21st, 2026, will be part 16 of my Liza P stream. So, be ready for that. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Coffee burps. I apologize. But, anyways, how can I awkwardly transition to something else? Oh, yeah. Now, in other words, I saw... I'm actually going to pull it up on my phone because I had it saved, but everyone knows the video game market's like kind of shitty in terms of like, getting jobs and stuff like that, especially with AI. The video game industry, a lot of people are getting laid off. A lot of companies are, using AI for their games. We just saw the whole NVIDIA DLSS 5, I believe. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, look up that trailer. Not that trailer. I guess reveal trailer, you can call it, of the new NVIDIA thing. It's just so stupid. Grace's face just looks like absolutely awful. You can blatantly tell it's AI, but I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it because it's a whole long thing, but very interesting. If you're into, computers or PC parts or whatever, look up the NVIDIA DLSS 5 trailer, and I think they show off Resident Evil 9. They don't show off what any of the monsters look like, but basically, like, what it's supposed to do is, like, kind of, I guess, like, give a clearer picture of certain character models, like their faces, give them more makeup, like give the female characters more makeup and stuff like that. And Grace just looks like, I'll be honest, she looks like a porn star, like disgusting levels of makeup. They didn't show off any of the monsters though, which is weird. But anyways, yeah, they showed off FIFA too. I don't really remember seeing any of the player models up close, and they showed off another game too. I forget, but yes, really, really stupid. But feel free to look that up. But anyways, I completely forgot to look up something about Atlas. So yeah, everyone knows, people are getting laid off and stuff like that, as I was saying. But Atlas actually did something. Oh no, I didn't have it saved. Fuck. Damn it. Let me see if I can look it up. Basically, I'm paraphrasing because I forget now. That's why I had it saved. But I saw Atlas, the company that makes Shin Megami Tensei, Persona, Metaphor, the game we're playing tonight. Instead of laying off their employees just got like a huge, what do you call it? Oh my god, I forget the raise. And yeah, did you look it up? So yeah, it looks so dumb. Yeah, it's just AI slop basically. But yeah, I saw like Atlas employees were getting a huge raise. Didn't fire any of their employees, stuff like that. Atlas employee. Starting in April 2026, Atlas is raising employee salaries by approximately 15%. Jesus, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. Newbie Cutie. Like I said, she looks like, a porn star, quite frankly. 15% and increasing starting pay for new graduates to 330,000 yen monthly. The studio aims to boost retention and improve working conditions by also reducing fixed monthly overtime. Oh, yes. Yeah, they took away overtime from 30 hours to 20. This move highlights investment in staff amid rising inflation. So, yeah. Working less hours and getting paid 15% more. So, yeah. Persona stays winning, folks. Or Atlas stays winning, I should say. But, yep, shout out to them. Best video game company ever. Meanwhile, Ubisoft's, like, firing fucking 3,000 employees or something crazy. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure, but they're firing a bunch of employees. And, of course, other game companies, too, that I can't think of. Maybe Blizzard. I saw something about Blizzard the other day, but I forget. But yeah. Anyways, hope y'all had a good week. Hope y'all had a nice day today. Hope y'all had a nice St. Patty's Day. Hope y'all stayed safe, didn't get into any fights or anything like that. Newbie Cutie and I were watching videos of South Boston during the St. Patty's Day parade, and it looked like hell on earth. So, hope you guys weren't there. But yeah, hope you all had a nice little holiday with your fam. Ate some corned beef and cabbage or whatever, however you celebrate. Yeah. What did I do? Played some... Oh, yeah, just started playing some Pokopia. Pokemon Pokopia. That game is fucking sick. Made by the same people who make the Dragon Quest Builder games, which I've never once touched, but I've heard those games are really good. So, yeah, those guys know what they're doing when it comes to knocking stuff down, rebuilding stuff like that. But yeah, if I want to give it a elevator pitch, it's basically, Stardew Valley, but with Pokemon. Yeah, you can, renovate like Pokemon centers, just build furniture. It's like maybe I should say Animal Crossing with Pokemon. Build buildings, stuff like that. It also uses a real world time clock, which I did not know. So I currently have a building being built right now, as I'm at the point now where buildings are starting to take like a day to complete. But yeah, that game's super fun, super satisfying, just like rebuilding everything. And if you're a Pokemon fan, it's the first good Pokemon game we've gotten in a while. So yeah, Pokemon fans are eating good this week. What else did I do? Oh yeah, just played another game too. Sort of like Balatro, a Balatro like, if you will. Dice a Million, the PC indie game, the dice rolling, dice building roguelike game. Super, super fucking fun, super addicting. Might make a video about that, of me playing that, whatever. Yeah, that game, everybody should play that game. That game rules. I wish that game was on mobile. I would play that all day. Speaking of which, I finally beat, not finally, I beat Ball Pit a while ago, but I was going to say I beat Ball Pit on my phone, just entered New Game Plus. Yeah, that is like another super, super addicting game. Highly, highly recommend. I played that. I streamed that a while ago, but that was over on my Switch 2 before the Switch 2 update dropped for that. So, yeah, let me know if you guys want to see me stream that again, because that'll give me an excuse to play some more Ball Pit. So, but now, yeah, seriously, that game rules. But yeah, anyways, I think that's pretty much it, unless I'm forgetting something, which I usually am, but right now I don't think I am. So, I'm going to go ahead and do my quick little intro, let you guys know where you can find me on all my social medias and whatnot, and we can go ahead and play some Metaphor. But, yeah, my name's Tyrant Hill. Very nice to meet you. Welcome to my stream. If this is your first time watching, welcome, welcome. If you're coming back again, welcome back, as I itch my itchy eye. Ow. Yeah. I stream. I'm sort of a goofball, random YouTuber, Twitch streamer, not twist streamer. Whatever you want to call me. Basically, I play games on YouTube every day, and play games on Twitch every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Sorry, there's something on my keyboard. Gross. I play games on Twitch every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 8 to 11 p.m. So yeah, feel free to stop by and say hi during then. Also, all the links I'm about to mention, you could refer to the About section over on my Twitch if you're watching on Twitch. Or if you're watching on YouTube, you can look down below at the links in the description. But anyways, the first link you'll find in the About section if you're watching on Twitch is a link to my YouTube channel, where I post all my VODs in case you want to catch up on any older streams, as well as some original YouTube LPs, such as the Silent Hill series I'm a big fan of. The GTA series, finally got back into GTA after like a 2-month hiatus. Yeah, part 6. Also, I quick thing, I apologize for part 6 of, excuse me, Jesus, for part 6 of my GTA Vice City video. I apologize for the audio, as it's pretty shitty. I was re-editing the video a couple days ago, whatever, and yeah, just noticed that the game audio was way higher than I was, and there's some parts where you could barely hear me, so I apologize for that. It's been 2 months since I recorded that, No, it's been 1 month since I recorded that, but it's been 2 months since I posted the part 5 video. So I kind of forgot the settings and stuff like that I had set for Vice City. But anyways, yeah, got back into that. So if you're a fan of the modern GTA games, I'm trying to beat all those before GTA 6 drops. So feel free to check those out as well. Backyard Sports, if you're a fan of those games. I also got some LPs on there. Got Backyard Baseball, Backyard Basketball, and currently Backyard Football, so feel free to check those out as well. And, of course, a whole bunch of others, whole bunch of random stuff you can't tell. So whatever game you like, whatever genre you fancy, I'm sure you'll find it on my channel, so feel free to check it out. My YouTube channel, that is. And, of course, if you're already watching this on YouTube, you can check out the description down below. And the first link you'll find there is a link to my Twitch channel, where once again I stream every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, if you want to know what I'm going to be streaming, or when, if I decide to, make it an hour shorter or whatever, you can check out my Twitter or X account. I always have a pinned tweet of what and when I'm currently streaming for the week. Anytime I upload something onto YouTube, I always tweet it out as well. And, of course, the random retweets of random stuff I like, sports, video games, anime, that sort of thing. So, yeah, feel free to check me out on there. What else? TikTok, Instagram, and my YouTube Shorts are 3 different places where you can watch shorter clips of my streams or YouTube LPs, so feel free to check those out as well. And last but not least, a link to my tip page too, if you are feeling generous and would like to donate, whether it's during the stream or not during the stream. I'll shout you out on stream, on one of my streams. And of course, greatly, greatly appreciate it. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, I almost just pushed my controller off the desk. I'm going to switch the cam, turn my controller on. Drink my coffee. Sorry, I just want to make sure. Yeah, okay. Do. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Sorry, just testing the volume. Yeah, I guess we're 9:24, 51:37. All right, let's go rescue the prince.
This looks like... Who are you?
Are you alright?
My head's swimming. What is this place?
A royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here. Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
She's right, but I can't say anything. Oh, dear God.
You are at last.
Oh, God, just leave us alone. You stupid fuckboy. Whoa.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elder
Oh.
people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true,
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcest? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there.
Oh, fuck.
That...
he draws
Shit.
no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with.
Yeah, that's so
He
bad.
was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
Let's go. I need to get to the cave.
Like this.
This Magla that I'm sensing, I'm worried about the prince. We need to hurry over to the hideout on the lower level.
Why?
Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to make sure I had my party set in case we got into a fight. Oh. Ow. A fairy. I thought my controller died for a sec. I think they'll feel a little alarmed if we all swarmed in on them as a big group like this. For now, let's leave them be and move on. The hell is this? It's a fairly old Ujif man. It seems he's working to lay a body to rest. Ugh.
Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Ah,
I know but one red-tressed knight. Are you the royal guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens. Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I
right.
cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
Oh, fuck.
That can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For
Zorba.
Count Luis. From the
That
moment he
he's a
appeared, I
fuck
believe
boy
his
for
sole
Luis.
purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left with only a smile.
Oh
An
my
innocent
god.
boy.
twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Right.
Yes. There really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please,
Yep.
Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must.
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as Cinderella said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
Before I go to the prince, I think I'll help Russell lay this body to rest. Oh, that's nice.
You're going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
Also super random, but I don't know why her hair looks so, so much bleaker than usual. Maybe that's intentional, I don't know.
I'm a little worried.
I need to get to the prince as quickly as I can. The prince is in the prayer room on the lower level. I don't want to believe it, but we need to see him for ourselves.
It's nearly time.
Huh? This voice.
Long have I waited.
Pardon?
Hold on. Did you really come here from the outside? From outside the sanctum? What's going on? No, that can't be. Are you truly Elda?
Hey, you.
Are you associated with the group that's been sheltering the prince? It's all because of them that another calamity has befallen us. Now that I get a closer look at you, are you Elda? I had heard that the prince was the only Elda within the resistance.
You must hurry. The time has come.
That's the voice, every time we upgrade, one of our social links, whatever you call it. These resistance members can keep on sacrificing themselves for all I care. It's not my problem. I guess that came out sounding a little cold. I suppose I can help carry the bodies away. There's too many for that old Ujif to handle on his own.
What?
Right past this door here is the living quarters. Lady Gruade made it strictly clear that it's not to be opened under any circumstances. Gruide? I forget how you say that. You heard me. Hurry along now.
All was for this day. There is still time.
Gallica, is that really you? I was wondering where you had gone off to. Oh, thank goodness, you're safe. How are the others? The others? They're fine. It was just a bunch of people who died. More importantly, Gallica, we have to go gather petals from that flower patch in the forest. What?
Sure.
Oh, maybe later, okay? I'm still on a mission, so now really isn't the time to... You've changed, Gallica. You're even starting to talk like one of them. So weird.
What?
Huh? Are you trying to be a person? You're strange now. Aw, Jesus. Fairies are assholes.
Follow that.
The prayer room is located further in. At the moment, it's being used to mourn those who are no longer with us. I pray you don't cause a disturbance. Prince is just ahead. Are you ready, Tyrant? Let's go. Oh, there's a bunch of people to talk to. The people who brought the prince to this village called themselves the Resistance. They feared a name would spread word of their existence. That was a bar right there. Their numbers have gradually dwindled, and after today's tragedy, Russell is all who remains. Hardly resistance now. The truth is, during the attack, I crossed paths with the assailant. He walked right past me on the stairs outside. At the time, the only thing that struck me was his unusual garb. Otherwise, he walked by so casually it seemed like nothing was amiss. It was only afterwards that I found out he had just massacred all those people. I tremble even now, just thinking about it. Yeah, you got lucky, bro.
Hello.
Beyond this door is the place the organization has been using as a hideout. Or should I say, it was beyond this door. Other than the elderly Russell, the rest of them are... Perhaps we brought this on ourselves, but still, it's also dreadful. Huh? Gallica, is that you? Wow, long time no see. Oh wow, Gallica, the funniest stuff happened while you were gone. Your friends totally fell into a pond. It was hilarious. And then, get this. Are you busy or something? You look tired. We should talk more later, though, okay? Oh, right, your friend is further in. I think you're late. Wait, what? Whatever. Aha, you're all from the outside, aren't you? Hey, mind telling me what's going on right now? Nobody will tell me anything. They all just say, don't leave the house. I know the fires are scary, but it's all too much to be holed up like this. I, for one, have no intention of spending my life running between caves and forests. Oh, yeah, well, you gotta sit tight. Because fucking Zorb is out there. Beyond here lies the altar of secret history, the sanctuary which houses the true story of our people and the world. Kindly refrain from making any loud noises unless you startle the fairies. Talk to this dude over here.
Come off it.
I've heard that the Elda are considered a sullied tribe to the outside world. Perhaps that's reflected in the current state of affairs. That child is royalty, yet his life has been defined by tragedy beyond anything that I have experienced. To think that there are those who would see such a child as no more than prey to be slain. To look upon a mere boy such as he and revile him, their souls are truly cursed. Damn. That was dark, but true. Oh, what up, Russell? Russell, the prince's... Oh, Highness, for you to forfeit your life in order to save ours, it can only mean that we have truly failed you. There can be no atonement, no penance to match the magnitude of our failure. Wow, this man-child woke up after such a long nap and then went right back to sleep. You've got it wrong. He's not sleeping. Why do you look so sad? In fact, why is everyone so sad? Just play for a little bit and you'll cheer right up. Then this person wakes up, we should play together. Or whatever, when this person wakes up. What the hell are you selling?
Now what am I to do?
Quite a state our village is in right now, so if there's anything you need, now's the time. Let me get 3. That was actually kind of clutch. To be completely honest, there are those within the sanctum who think ill of both His Highness and the Resistance. But life is priceless. For him to have died in such a way, at so tender an age, let us pray so that such tragedy is never repeated. Offer your prayers not to any idol, but to the God that dwells within. Excuse me.
This way.
No. Your Highness.
Oh.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child.
The fuck are you, lady?
Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruiday.
Groday, I
It's
know
been
it.
a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruiday.
Oh.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy
No.
was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elders. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames. And it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be.
Just say it, Jesus.
Yet, is something amiss, Milady Gruiday? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Oh, right.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place.
Oh
was
my
so
god,
deep.
whenever one of our characters got an archetype, this was the room they were in.
Remember thy
I just
path
realized
thus
that.
far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew.
What?
I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
Nice. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
I look now to the past. I see the roads I traveled on this journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Louise, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
Right. In the prince's name.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
Yep. This was the part where I was starting to connect the pieces. I won't say, but if you know, you know.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince,
He is no longer with us.
thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, wert thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was
Please.
consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much.
I love this moment.
So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role?
Not quite.
Clear your mind and think, to name but a few. Thy parents,
Yeah.
memories of thy youth? Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent?
No idea.
Yes. Thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I don't have a past.
I don't have a past.
As I said, thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences, wert to prepare thee for this day. To share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Do you mean
Do you mean...
the trust and friendship I've gained has been there to support me? But if they'd known I came from nothing, that I am nothing, would people have stood by me, believed in me? And the same goes for the desire to help anyone in need. How is it that I've touted such a laughably idealistic belief this long?
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is
There's the loading
instead for
screen we've been
freedom,
seeing all game.
thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
I see. My
So
true
I bid
identity
thee
is...
answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
Ladies and gentlemen, I am the prince.
I am... the prince.
I fucking love that scene so much.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
And I love this scene.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Bakina.
What's going on?
What awaits
Yeah.
us now?
We are the prince, newbie cutie. You'll see. Anime cutscene time.
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
Yeah, the prince is so fucking strong that he literally created us out of his mind. Since he's, you know, very sick. And obviously can't travel himself.
It all began with the
There's the
novel
book.
in thy possession.
Yep, I fucking love this game.
Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was.
Yep, literally just appeared out of thin air.
The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
Fusion. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ultra Instinct white hair, let's go. Oh, that looks so clean. Yeah, the prince ain't dead. I lived, bitch. Where you at, Zorba? What's up, guys? How we doing?
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance, the boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose, a memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contacts there?
Oh, we
This
were never there.
is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
That was the very beginning.
No. But I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By
This is
these
some
gentle
Bruce Willis
words
Sixth
so
Sense
loud,
bullshit
we could
going on.
live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, He gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved. And so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
Oh, that doesn't mean you have to leave us.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
I feel fine.
I feel fine, I think.
There
Oh my
seems to be
god.
no doubt.
We become British as
He is
well.
still himself. But I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone? I need to tell you something. The truth is,
I am the prince.
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
I
Right.
see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself, a
Yeah.
part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
a mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege.
Yeah.
Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shot.
Oh, what's up, Norris? I forgot you're here.
Kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
I'm not gonna lie, that made me a little choked up. You've always been an ally.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
Oh my god, we even sound like a
If we'd
prince.
not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
Oh, thank you, Newbie Cutie. I just saw your message now. Yeah, it's just when she's like, "Are you truly the prince?" You know, that part just always gets to me. I'm gonna shut up because I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Same way as always.
Captain. Same as always.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we ballet call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
I mean, it's fine. Hulkenberg, it's fine. Just let's all chill.
A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
Nah, yeah, exactly. You can call me Prince Giga Chad from now on. Ooh. Chest feels a little heavy.
Beyond belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us, but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice guide him.
Yeah, we still have yet to find out who that was. A guiding voice.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruaday mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide?
She said it. She said metaphor. Metaphorical.
I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Yeah, when you guys...
Who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
Well, I do now, so I'll say sort of.
I have a faint idea, but
I know exactly who it is.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in.
This is what I said earlier.
I might say the same.
This is when you, when they awaken their archetypes.
Somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place. You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chiefess Gruaday, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history.
Gotta go in the history room. Alright. I'm debating on taking a bathroom break now or after this cutscene. Nah, we'll do it after.
Does this depict the Elder tribe?
Elder comes from an ancient word, meaning only the old ones. It was an alias given by our ancestors to outsiders who visited the village in the distant past. As for our original name, you know it well by now. We were humans.
The human tribe. So Luis's words...
There is no human tribe. Tribes, as we know them today, did not exist then. We were all one people. Humankind.
A world united. But wait. The ruins on Virga Island. There's nothing left of the civilization today. Was it destroyed? Why? How?
A war. One that all but destroyed the world past. But its destruction was born of the discovery of Magla. Or as you call it today, magic. Do you wonder what they battled over? Without the divided tribes, what could they have disagreed on? They were racked by division. Over the abstract, undefinable idea of rightness. They tried to destroy something invisible, and destroyed only themselves. And any idea of absolute rightness is born of fear. That fear flooded the world, and gave way to war. And their age of prosperity came to be called the world before. The people we now call tribes were either born of artificial division for the sake of the war effort, or natural adaptation to survive the hellscape after.
Humanity was torn apart by fear and anxiety, giving rise to the tribes as we know them.
Unbelievable. We've met plenty of people caught up in pointless conflicts. Given the choice, I know they'd rather live in a world without tribal division. And yet the truth is, that world's already fallen apart. More than that, it's how we all got here.
Such drastic physical changes would normally have taken eons to effect. Accelerated by Magla, however, it was only a matter of a scant few centuries. You understand now, yes. We, the Elder, are the survivors of the old world. Our ancestors fled the flames of war and thus escaped the ensuing divisions.
That means the prince, that is to say, I am a scion of both the old world and the new.
It beggars belief. It is nothing short of astounding. But then, why do we know these monsters as humans?
By the war's end, both sides were consumed by fear. Their magical assaults escalated with each retaliation, until it was beyond all control. Our world became a hell. Rampant Magla distorts the body and mind. By now, I'm sure you know that better than you ever wished to. Humans are what remains of that branch of humankind that succumbed to melancholia. Broken, horrifying testaments to their own mistakes in the war of magic. Some persist, breed, and multiply as any beast does. Others live centuries of agony before their lives burn out. Even we do not know the full scope of their nature. Regardless, when the 8 tribes settled in this land, our claim to the human legacy was forgotten. To the people, the name only meant slavering, insane monsters. Therefore, we took on an alias instead. The same one by which we are known today. The Elder.
So, the old world couldn't control its magic, and... Wait. How does the Sanctus Church fit in? All this revisionist history to spread their magic igniters.
Indeed, what are magic igniters to you? Tools for the church to shackle the people, perhaps? Or weapons that hide magic's true potential? Am I close to the mark? In truth, it's the opposite. Igniters are tools made to limit magic. Restraints made in self-discipline, meant to avert a repeat of history's destructive mistakes. The Sanctus Church of today is muddied by greed, but its faith was born of good intentions. They once urged self-control, and thus control of one's personal magic. At times, they preached we must close our eyes to the truth when it would only lead us to ruin. By this benign tenet, history was obscured, and the Elder denounced.
I had no idea. There's a grim irony in that.
His Majesty only hid his son's ancestry to protect him. Yet in the end, that meant Forden could attack the village under any pretext he liked, his motives concealed.
Yeah.
With all that said, you have now reclaimed your true form.
My final form.
The friends that stand with you are of different tribes and ideologies, but of one mind. As you are now, you may walk the path of the rightful king. The path of a modern world, where the tribes walk as individuals, yet with mutual respect and cooperation. The sovereign's power, thou king to be, entrusted with the will of the people. To bear their hopes is to be their rock in the storm, and to face anxiety in their names.
New archetype?
Yet, anxiety itself is not something to blindly reject or desperately cast away. It begins with a simple thing, acknowledging its existence.
Yup.
Accept thy weakness, walk forward alongside it.
That's what Persona teaches us.
Grow strong and true in its company.
There's weakness in people. I'm sure there are many who would say that helping anyone in need is nothing but a fantasy.
And besides...
But realistic or not, I refuse to accept Luis's methods as the alternative. The weak and those who dissent don't deserve to die out, as though that's the natural order. Oh my god, that is so sick. Whoa. Study the Prince archetype! Oh my god! Let's do it. If no one understands me right away, I accept that. There will still be meaning in showing them my convictions in the fight to come. That is my mission.
That's it. I've made up my mind.
Yeah, that's the best archetype in the game, by the way.
No matter what.
Where's this coming from?
Before we got there, this guiding voice thing told me my duties were over. But what am I gonna do? Just go, okay, bye? Especially after we've come this far together? No. I'm going to face Luis with you. Even if it is scary.
Even you've got to cope with anxiety, eh?
I realized something in our travels. Anxiety can lead people astray. But overcoming it makes a person stronger. There's always anxiety in the unknown. I know what it's like to be afraid of something I don't understand. That's why I think it's my duty to help people face and connect with their anxiety. Is that okay? From now on, it's not about orders. I'm with you, because I want to be.
Hell yeah. I'm counting on you.
I'll be counting on you as always.
Same here. Stick close to me, okay?
Nope, we're still Team Gallica.
Well, we're past the worst of it. But the problem remains. Luis's dark magic. We've seen it turn the boy into a monster. And no doubt he can do it again.
A forbidden spell, turning sane mortals into the fearsome human monsters. In other words, a destabilizing magic, turning a person's magla into a snarl beyond control. This man named Luis, he may have his own past in this ancient sanctum.
Luis has been here? What do you know of him?
What do you wish to know?
Everything. Tell me about
Who
Luis.
exactly is Luis?
Every time I heard of his doings in the wider world, I felt more and more sure that Luis is from this village. His knowledge of humans, his skills in magic, his grasp of darker arts, they're all beyond a mere soldier to begin with, however prodigious. As it happens, a name does occur. Among those old families who perished in the fire, there was one by the name of Caradrius, a family of doctors, I believe. In an effort to better heal the ills of the people, they had studied spells much like the ones he now exploits. The details are long since lost to the fire. But if Luis bears our legacy, that may be the reason for his vast knowledge.
So yeah, he's from here.
Wait. What about Luis's ambition? The vision Rella saw. Do you think he actually wants to turn everyone in the kingdom into humans?
Yeah.
There is no known magic strong enough to turn many people at once, and none that can be cast quickly.
Even if it was possible, I don't know what it would accomplish. But this is Luis we're talking about. Who knows what he's thinking?
What do you wish to know?
What is this forbidden spell?
What is this forbidden spell?
The essence of magic is in the control of Magla. However, just as its chaos may be calmed, it can also be deliberately pushed out of control. That was what you saw. He whipped your innate magic to a frenzy and you were lost to melancholia. Just as the humans of the ancient war once were. In every age, the cause and effect are the same.
Oh, so yeah, basically we're having a panic attack.
Slaves to their anxiety, suffer, and thus the
That's
power of
literally
magic
how
is
people
more.
turn into monsters.
Pardon me. You mean to say anxiety is the source of all magic?
Magla is a substance born of the heart.
That is so fucking
generated when
interesting.
one feels anxiety or fear. By certain means, it may be kindled into power. That is what we call magic. In this way, it is by virtue of the anxiety in our hearts that we gain the power to overcome it. Magic is a natural process, and anxiety is its invaluable, irreducible fuel. But in turn, those burdened with more anxiety and fear produce more and more magla from their hearts. Without the willpower to face your fear, the magla overflows. Uncontrollable by magic, it can give rise to strange and terrible happenings as it manifests, with the world embroiled in chaos. These outbursts of swollen magic may be happening all across our kingdom. 'Tis the answer to everything. The melancholia crystals, the beasts driven feral. The very land is erupting with the weight of its people's fears.
Right, yeah.
If Luis's art is rooted in bringing out this chaos, then anyone might be next. He said he became a monster because he's elder, but that wasn't the complete story. If what you say is true...
Indeed. All people today are ultimately descendants of humankind. If Luis so chooses...
So that was all part of his plan to specifically turn us to a monster.
Confront your fears. Even this transformation may be defied and overcome.
But if he would turn people into humans, if in the unlikely event that happens...
If there is any motive for such cruelty, it can only be hatred. If Luis is truly from this village, then their fire would have cost him everything. Such unjust tragedy could easily beget a thirst for revenge, even if it meant wielding a magic that twisted life into something terrible, instead of uplifting it. Indeed, it seems the opposite of an archetype. A truly dark power.
Who goes there? Someone flees!
That's him. The malformed assassin who struck at the prince. He's bound for the woods.
Oh, shit.
After him!
Alrighty, folks. I'm gonna go through this door, and I hate to do this at such an important moment, but we're about to get into a big boss battle, and I gotta pee, so I am going to save right here. And yeah, shit is getting crazy, shit's getting good, and yeah, I can't wait to play some more. That's so sick. The pause menu, we change our hair. That's so sick. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to shut up. Yeah, hope you guys are enjoying the stream. And don't go too far, because I'll be back in a flash. And we're going to take down Zorba. Get ready. Alrighty, we are back. Sorry for the long wait. Switch cams, controller on. Russell, is everyone safe? We are. We've had no casualties. However, we were swept aside like pebbles, unworthy of even a glance. I could do nothing but watch. I was powerless against them.
No.
There was little else that could have been done. Responsible as they were for the downfall of the resistance. Excuse me. Any move we might have made would have resulted in needless sacrifices. I believe the intruder sensed the power of the prince's awakening and came to investigate. I don't know why he would have run away, but... Wait, I don't know why he would have run away, but surely he was but surely he has a plan. Tread carefully, please. Alright, you got it. Also, I'm gonna grab my water in the fridge real quick that I just put in the fridge. Ooh. Alright.
Ready?
We need to hurry after the attacker. Are you ready? Let's go. Stop. There he is.
You. Zorba.
So it was
Bastard.
you behind the attack.
Indeed it was. I killed the prince, though he died all too easily. And the odd thing was, his aura felt awfully similar to yours. So I decided to bide my time a while and listen. And it's a good thing I did. There really is something stranger going on. Who are you? Are you the prince or not? Whatever your answer, I must report back to Lord Luis.
Do you have any idea what Luis is really scheming? If he becomes king, everyone in this country is doomed.
If that is what Lord Luis so desires, then I shall see it done.
Yeah, you're an
it's
idiot.
Almost impressive how blind your faith in him is.
I suppose it's just easier to follow instead of thinking for himself. He's forgotten anything he really wants.
What do you intend to do? The crown is too heavy a burden for your reedy frame. Lord Luis is the true king, who will save the worthy. And you are nothing but a powerless imposter, only fit to be sacrificed.
He is no imposter.
Sacrificed.
His
I
Highness
love
is
his
finally
voice
taking
actor.
his first steps on the road to victory. Here at his journey's end, after enduring these countless hardships, he has become a true successor, a true ruler. Because he knows the people's suffering firsthand.
Well, imposter or not, it's all the same if he's a corpse. And so I shall return the prince and his dying legacy to the underworld, where they belong.
Oh, it's the first boss Stroll and I ever fought.
Ran away, but it was all to lure us straight to this monstrosity.
Keep your guard up. The Melancholia is fueling his magic power.
We've come too far to be stopped by something like him. Let's put our power on full display.
Alright, let's test out that new archetype. Let's go. The power of the newly earned archetype Prince surges forth.
This guy shows up again just when we've unlocked some new power. Kinda feels like fate by now.
Yeah,
okay,
true.
Time for a new fight. Stay on your toes.
Prince is an archetype exclusive to the protagonist. You can now change it out as you wish. It can act as support for all synthesis skills. It has unique traits not found in any other archetype, but none of its skills can be transferred.
Alright, let's take it down and then get after Zorba.
Better be sure.
They want us to do that, but yeah, I'd rather do this. Do it with Heisman.
Forward!
No holding back.
Oh my god.
Be neither timid nor arrogant. I need
That was a good move.
Pierce!
I shall fight as the noble I am. I call upon royal power within. Moving to the rear, I shall vanquish evil.
Let me buff up. He's gonna heal. Does he fully heal? That's alright. I'm not worried about that. Nope.
Like poetry in motion. Let me handle those apples.
Sure.
All right, leave it to me.
Go for it.
Now it can't heal itself anymore.
Yay.
Get in there.
Alright.
With blade in hand. Attack! Break their formation.
It's okay. We can do this. Lend me your strength.
What's more is... Yeah, I think severe is stronger than extreme attacks. Whatever.
Go!
Ugh. God, I love that move. It's so sick. Yep, he's dead. GG's. G fucking G's. Ooh, Wind God's Gale.
To ever greater heights.
My god, Juna didn't do anything. Ranked up a bunch with a Seeker.
I have never...
Excellent.
Power can be so intoxicating.
The bastard got away.
I say, you chaps boggle the mind. It's no mean feat to fight on even footing with a human.
I'd hoped as much. You may yet have the power to face Luis at his full
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm not worried.
We've certainly taken these powers a long way. Maybe we thought ourselves invincible, but don't worry. At long last, the prince is safe. In a manner of speaking. Everything's going according to plan.
Still, what's our next move? The people think you a monster. Will not find any public backing like this.
Alsace once said that His Highness the Prince was a soul born into adversity. They're both. Heir to the legacies of heaven and earth. He is water and fire, in condemned conflux. When the day comes that His Highness may be revered as the good ruler he can be, then the world will truly be free of prejudice. And that, he said, is why we fight.
In his own words, huh? We have to fight for what he believed in. All the more reason we can't turn from this.
Right.
Years of prejudice won't go away overnight. Nothing could accomplish that, but if we don't believe things can change, they never will.
Come what may. My life is a shield raised in your highness's name. Are you prepared to fight Luis to the bitter end?
Fuck yeah. Let's fight together.
We fight him together.
Yes. By our efforts, we will stop Luis's reign.
If he ends up king, he'll be sending all traitors to the gallows. Not just us, but any innocent folks he doesn't find use for.
We've lost too many lives along this journey, and if Luis has his way with the world, such partings would become all too common. We have to stop him.
Look, I'm never giving up hope either, okay? All we have to do is beat him, right?
Hope you'll sing a victory song.
Looking forward to the victory song.
Well, we've got bigger things to worry about now. But I can't wait to sing it.
Our British accent sort of comes and goes throughout each scene with dialogue.
Just like your mother. Truly, you are a child of fate. Your mother, she loved your father and you with all her heart. The injustice that befell this village is not your fault. But listen well. Once you leave this village, you cannot return until you have fulfilled your ambitions.
Right,
After all,
okay.
an old crone like me can't take care of you forever. If you want to overcome your hardest challenges, you'll have to face them yourself. The world's fate is in your hands. Please, put an end to the tragedies of humankind's failures.
Thank you. And for everything.
Our final battle lies ahead. We cannot lose. Yet, before all else, His Highness has only just awoken. Let us rest in the Gauntlet Runner for today, and advance to the royal capital tomorrow.
Alright, back at the Gauntlet Runner.
It's a bit strange, isn't it? I was convinced we'd been together for a long time. But I can't believe we've only just met. The beginning of my journey may have been a false memory. But my journey with you and the memories we've made, those are all real. Well, guess I'm repeating myself. But I'm glad we're working together.
Stay, but that sounds sort of creepy, not gonna lie.
Likewise, I'm glad to be your ally.
Yep. Though, I guess our toughest challenge is next.
Having overcome her trial, I can sense newfound conviction from Gallica as both an ally and a friend. Oh, do we max out her thing?
Fairy, Gallica. She who still keeps the virtues of the mage. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of her newfound powers, work together to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Let's go, Ranky.
Tomorrow in front of us.
Elemental. I'm sorry. Elemental Master and Warlock. During squad battles, you may gain extra turn. Oh, cool. Is that like a passive? It's pretty good. That looks sick. That looks fucking badass.
When things get tough, remember this magic. The music meant for you will play in your head.
This is the magic of music that Gallica cast for me once. Now that I think about it, it may have helped me in ways I didn't realize.
By the way, the chief
The music's fire in this game, so yeah, it definitely helped.
Apparently your parents gave you that book when you were still just a kid. I wonder what your parents wanted you to get from reading it. What they hoped for you, I guess. I suppose you'll have to find out for yourself.
This book is the legacy of my parents, the late king of Uchronia and the queen of the Elden Sanctum. Perhaps the utopia depicted in this book wasn't a mere fantasy, but ideas of the old world passed down in the Sanctum.
The part we're reading today is the last chapter.
Ah.
It's about the ruler of this ideal world.
How convenient.
Let's read it together. The last chapter is about the ruler of a utopia. The one who governs this utopia must have an unwavering will. To maintain justice in this world, there are innumerable obstacles to overcome. Yet, as long as one lives by their ideals, those who support them are sure to follow. A utopia is not the creation of a single mind or a single power. It is a world shaped by all its people. The last part sounds a little more metaphorical. There's a little more. However, even a utopia may one day fray at the edges, and its people may come to conflict over the question of what is right. What is a true utopia? What is a true ruler? None have yet found the answers to these questions.
Then true utopia has never been achieved. The so-called utopia depicted within the novel was based on the old war, but it fell into ruin and was destroyed by the war. So if this book traces the trajectory of the old world, are these truly the ideals we're striving for? It seems rather the opposite.
So even the author of this book struggled with these questions.
Interesting.
If you become king, you'll have plenty of tough questions and struggles to face yourself. Lady Gruaday mentioned the king was a real idealist when he first arrived at the village, but little by little, the pains of reality crushed his hope. And he even lost his son. In the end, his will was broken. He didn't lift a finger to stop the church's rise to power. With that in mind, I can honestly see why people would be drawn to Luis. His values are radical and cruel, but he's devoted to them. Unshakable, even. But we can't lose either. For the sake of everyone who has believed in us along the way.
Even if I were to win the throne, there's no guarantee my idealistic vision could ever become a reality. And yet, what choice is there but to believe in them and fight on? The alternative is to accept that nothing will change.
You've got the power to change the world. And the one who gave it to you was, well, yourself.
True.
And that's what I'm going to help you with. That's my mission. My real mission. And I'm going to see it through.
After discussing the novel and our ideals with can't read that fast, game. Sorry. Oh shit. What up, more? Wait, what did we say after I closed my eyes? Okay. Academia. It seems that I've been summoned by Moore in a dream.
I saw what happened. So, you found a way to unequivocally shape your destiny. As far as I know, there is no record of your newly acquired archetype ever being used, even in ancient times. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical, known to some scholars as the magic of true sovereignty. Indeed, a power of legend. I once said that to be Elder was your inescapable fate. However, it seems the truth was more complex than that. Magic is a process by which we confront fate and tame anxiety. And archetypes are its essence. They are manifestations of a resolve capable of heroic virtue. So then, what do you think is the foremost, most inescapable fate a person must bear?
The foremost fate? I'm not really sure, but for me to be me, and for you to be you? Or something like that.
Indeed. It is birth that is inescapable.
I
You
thought he
cannot
was going to say
choose
death.
who you are born to. And once your familial place is determined, that fate cannot be changed. Yet by some strange tangle of destiny, you were given a choice that the very act of existence denies most people. By your own will, you were born again as a prince. Do you understand? You stand on the threshold of truly becoming a ruler, not as an unearned title of bloodline's chance, nor as a mere authority over people. You have taken control of your life. You are ready to rule your very self. That is what it truly means to be a hero. And it is the crux of the power that is awakened within you. What glorious coincidence indeed, that I, as a scholar of archetypes, might cross paths with and witness such a remarkably fated boy. It almost bespeaks.
Indeed. 'Tis his hands that bear our fate.
Who? I remember. I know that I know this voice. Had I forgotten it all this time? Yes. I swear I've heard it before. And I let it slip from my mind. Who are you? You with this voice that moves hearts. Speak. Who are you? Why have you awakened this boy to his power?
If it is answers you seek, then go and claim them.
Are you? Could you be?
As for you, I bid thee awaken. Move onward to thy final ordeal. Take thy place at the final proving of the ascension of kings.
My consciousness faded away and I was sent back to my sleep. I'm reminded that Moore was the author of the fantasy novel. Oh right, has Moore visited the ancient Elden Sanctum?
Time marches on, and the age of the king draws nearer.
Ah, that's awesome. I love that. The new loading screen.
Okay, all our preparations are just about set. Now that this is actually happening, I've got some pre-show jitters.
All this royalty? I always felt they lived in a different world to the likes of me. Never figured I'd be walking alongside one myself.
'Tis proof that bloodline decides nothing. We are one people living in a shared world.
Looks like this is gonna be our last mission. Any final words you want to say?
Stay strong to the end.
Can't give up. Stand strong to the end.
Stand strong.
Of course. No way we're losing here. I've got the fire in my eyes now.
About the new stuff you've felt and learned since becoming the prince. Can I ask you one more thing? Why is it that you want to be king? It's not about honor or power, is it?
Some coin would be nice. Oh my god.
I want to protect this country and its people.
'Tis the answer I hoped for. As your knight, I will ever serve you with all my soul and ability.
Well, I guess this means we're ready as we're gonna be.
Are we going back? Alright,
Let's move.
let's go back. We'll stop Luis this time for sure. Let's go. I doubt all in Grand Trod will give us a warm reception. Still, should we choose not to fight, then Luis's victims only pile higher.
Yeah.
Easy to say will help anyone, but doing it's a whole lot another. Doing it's a whole nother thing. Oh my god, game. All the more reason we gotta prove we're serious by putting our lives on the line. We'll lead by example. Besides, it won't be the first time we've crawled our way up from the bottom. True. Started from the bottom, now we're here.
Made so many sacrifices.
That was
group
cringe,
has
I'm
gained
sorry.
new powers and ascertained new truths. Their arch enemy, Luis, already has one hand on the throne. Even so, they march ever forward, spirits rekindled by battle. They head to Grand Trad, for the fight is far from over.
Yeah, I mean, we also still have to fight Zorba, too.
That Elden boy is nowhere to be found. I suppose it's only a matter of time until Luis takes the throne.
Speaking of which, I don't see the general.
The voice of the pro-Luis faction became too overwhelming. He was ultimately forced out of his position. Why is this happening?
Fuck.
Even
Yeah,
if
that's
the
bad for them.
Church's favor has collapsed. Why is it that Luis alone is reaping the benefits?
The public mind is the same as it's always been. It's too difficult to find answers in themselves, so they follow those who provide. We've certainly relied on that ourselves.
It's always easier to follow than to have to make all the risks yourself. Now that we are out of ideas, what can we do?
Can you imagine Luis on the throne? Can you imagine what he'd do with us? We'd be the first on the chopping block. Do we hide? Run? Our ships are in port.
Is this really the time for idle chit-chat?
Oh.
Just a passing wastrel. Thought I'd drop in for a word since I was in the area. You might have one way to survive.
Oh? What are you thinking, Batlin? Oh, this fucking guy. Yeah, we have that book too. What the hell? How does he have it?
Well then, let us depart.
Lord Luis, your pardon. We've encountered an unexpected snag. I killed the prince in the Elden village. I confirmed his death, yet it appears the boy candidate has merged with his corpse. It seems the prince is now resurrected.
Resurrected?
Yes, and what's more,
He didn't like that.
the boy candidate was the actual prince after all. Something about his soul having traveled independently, and then returning to his corporeal body.
I see. So his ideal form was spun from Magla. Whatever the case, this means the land's true prince has reawakened in his sanctum. How interesting. After these long years, my chase may finally come to an end. My nemesis awaits.
Lord Luis, what is it about that bastard that fascinates you?
You jealous?
I won't let it end like this. I have to do better. I need more power. I will show Lord Luis I am
Oh my
worthy
god,
of
dude.
his
You are
gaze.
fucking slobbering on it. You are
Excellent.
obsessed.
As planned, increase altitude and enter the royal palace in the sky.
Are you certain? We'll be heading directly to His Majesty, the former king, and...
Rest assured, that old fool is powerless to stop me now. Proceed.
Understood.
Let the final banquet begin.
Oh my god, the fucking anime villain glove pull. Let's get things started, shall we? So cringe.
Come on, any takers?
No one's picking
Any bets
us.
for the other candidates? Remember, if Luis loses, a silver coin could turn into mountains of Reeve.
What are you trying to say? You think Count Luis is going to lose?
Oh, shut up.
No, of course not. I'll just say.
I'll call that bet. All in on His Highness the Prince.
Damn.
A Sanctus bigwig gambling away his tides? This really is the end of the world. Didn't know his esteemed princeliness had any supporters left.
I mean, he's not really the prince, is he? Was actually a monster in disguise all along. Haven't you heard the news? The times we live in, I tell you.
Must be tough, being an easy mark. It didn't take much for you to buy everything Luis was selling about the prince. The fireworks went off the moment he said,
He's
"Behold."
such a good, like,
Remember? You don't
not
think there's any
bullshitter, but he's just so good at, like, convincing people. Battling, that is.
Lied to us. You think he cast some big illusion?
An illusion, eh? What if I said it's a power more dangerous than that? Always struck me as odd. We all know Luis, the mighty human slayer, but how does he keep finding the things one after another? Seems a bit convenient, if you ask me. Like he knows in advance where these monsters will appear to cause havoc.
Easy to nitpick and gripe about him, isn't it, Churchman? Maybe someone needs to shut you up.
All right. Let's keep things civil, eh? No sense becoming a monster yourself.
Oi! What's all this fuss about? Damn it! When Count Luis is king, you'll all be the first at the gallows. You'll die just like Forden.
Yeah, keep running.
Well, they're probably just as anxious as the rest of us. All that yelling and thrashing helps fight it off. Humans have been sighted near the capital, after all.
It's more than that. Pockets of society have resented the upper class for ages now, but this might be the spark that lights the kindling. Luis's respect for power is certainly cruel, but it's fair to an extent. Those of us pushing the status quo have always struggled to understand the appeal.
Even then, everyone's on edge. They'll jump at any excuse to argue and snarl at each other. Never seen it this bad. Not normal, I say.
Blind fanaticism and doom go hand in hand. If we don't find some common ground soon, it'll collapse beneath us. Luis left saying that he'd be waiting at the royal capital. Only one place he could be. All eyes are on his Skyrunner as it rises to the flying palace. What are we about to see?
Ah, the royal palace. It's been a while. Do you hear me, O king? Stubborn and deathless? This country is distorted. You and the other titled authorities decide who grows fat and who is devoured. The country knows no war only because our very core is built upon a system of societal predator and prey. It cannot be defied from within. That is peace, but not order. Hand over the royal scepter. The game is over. The country needs change, and I will provide it.
Thou impertinent faith breaker.
Oh, shit.
No shame in preempting the day of judgment.
Do you presume yourself a god? Is that why you wrought your face in stone and took it to the heavens? You're nothing. Just an ordinary, broken old man.
How wouldst thou wield the king's magic? To what end?
To purify all that your kind have left to rot. You threw away your ideals, but I will never make that mistake.
Only the people's chosen may take the throne. The royal scepter and its resting place remain beyond you.
This royal scepter, the royal magic. Did you think that only generations of kings were aware of their secrets? Why someone can manipulate world-changing power by use of only a single scepter? Why only those supported by the people can use it? Listen well, O king. The truth behind the royal magic. Huh. So it's true. The country truly is putrid with sin. In other words,
I wonder what he said.
if I took hold of it now, then I would have the power to change the world itself.
How didst thou learn of this?
How?
Oh, shit.
You were not always blind to this country's rot.
Those horns were fake.
You visited our sanctum. I saw and knew the passion in your heart. And yet, what happened to our village? What happened to this country?
Oh my god, look at his eyes.
Oh.
You cannot stop me any longer. Nor can anyone else. Save one lone possibility.
Oh my god. That is so fucking bad. He's got the royal scepter.
Snatching victory from the maw of catastrophe, the party descends again on the royal capital, Grand Tran. But they are greeted only by ominous skies. Their return hardly counts as a triumph, considering how they departed. Anticipating conflict, the Gauntlet Runner comes to a quiet stop.
What the hell's wrong with the sky?
Isn't that... Oi! That monster boy's come back!
Shut up.
That's why the sky's grown so hellish. The half-dead bastard returns with his head held high.
A more aggressive welcome than I expected. Would any introductions help them to understand?
Nah, I doubt it, yeah.
Words are cheap. Still, we should walk with pride instead of trying to keep our heads down.
True enough.
His Royal Highness, the Prince, returns! Luis distorted his form through strange and terrible magics, but the curse is now dispelled. His true form has been restored.
Oi, if that's really His Highness, then tell us why in His Majesty in the sky stop all this bloodshed?
Because he's an imposter! Just like Count Luis said! You'll not fool us again, beast!
Okay, fuck you.
Calm down. At least listen.
Nah, see.
And you. Never thought I'd see one of the Magnus brothers standing against Count Luis, even the thick one. He took in a Parapus like you, and you spit on him. Scum.
You literally don't know what you're talking about.
Stiff beam. And you want us to support the prince?
Lady Juno, I can't believe this. I admired you. Why would you risk dying alongside some fake prince?
Maybe because he's not fake.
Dying with anyone.
Bitch.
Besides, I'm still me, whoever I'm standing with.
Hey, you chief. Weren't you the wretch who got kicked out of the knighthood? Now you're with this pack of throne chasers. Shame. Shame.
Fuck you.
Ustari girl. You ungrateful pagan. Count Luis brought down the Sanctus Church for you. How dare you strike out at him? They're all traitors, I say.
He also wanted to steal a sacred relic from her land too, but yeah, true.
Every one of them's only concerned with their own emotions.
They're just bullshitting. They don't know anything. Talking fucking heads.
If they're just monsters, we can deal with them ourselves.
Yeah, I bet you could.
This is bad. They really are out for our blood.
Come try it, see what happens. It'll be the fucking worst move of your lives.
Oi, over here. Don't bother with them. No talking this one out. You need to run now.
Thanks, buddy. Run him over with the Gauntlet Runner.
We weren't away from the city that long. What happened? Why are all the people so bloodthirsty now?
The prince turning into a monster before their eyes still
I mean, yeah,
minds.
Stroll, what do you mean?
After all, a monster entered into their society disguised as a person.
No, that's not...
I know, it's not true. But truth and how it appears to the citizens are different beasts. Moreover, humans have been sighted closer than ever before. The royal capital's populace is unused to danger, so they've become suspicious of each other. How fares your neighbor? Do you run in circles with monsters in disguise? Are questions on the tip of every tongue. Ever since Forden's death, Luis has everyone on a knife edge. He's erratic, and nobody knows how he'll react to those who defy him if push comes to shove.
So, at the core of it, people are scared witless, and they cling to Luis as a savior, rather than the devil he is.
You well know that Luis cares not one whit about social status, especially as a token of birthright. No amount of wealth or standing can buy his protection. So even those who may have opposed him at first now counsel that condemning him would be imprudent, as it puts their safety at risk.
Then we're stuffed. He won't save anyone. And oh yeah, he can create humans, by the way.
Oh, that's all true then. I have my suspicions.
Yeah,
but
dude.
it's still a bit of a jolt. This all said,
In my humble opinion, what we're seeing in the people now has been in the works for some time.
Oh.
Now, has the tournament for the throne truly ever been a fair contest? The Sanctus Church bent it to its whim, and I abetted that. To my shame. Before I met you people, I didn't have much to me but anger and quips. I'd rant and snipe and have my cynical little discourse, but I'd only looked to others for change. Now maybe that outlook's our real enemy. Blind fanaticism, like I had. Even if there's no malice to it, it's a dangerous thing. Hard to think clear when your mind's a muddy stream.
We've been told Magla is born from people's anxiety. Perhaps the proof is now before our eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of ironic, but we have to do something about it. If we don't, they'll never listen. We'll only ever be seen as an enemy.
I had the inn prepared. They won't let anyone in but you lot. Let's head there for now, shall we?
Norris is heading back to the Gauntlet Runner. It seems like the city has calmed down, at least a tiny bit. They'd have a hard time wrecking your Gauntlet Runner, wrecking our Gauntlet Runner, but we still shouldn't chance it. We should make our way over to the Hushed Honeybee. Everyone else has already gone ahead. Alright, people. I think I'm gonna, just save in front of the, Hushed Honeybee. No matter what happens. Oh my god, whatever. Fucking Luis posters everywhere. I'm gonna save at the, like, right in front of the Hush Honeybee right here. And, go ahead and rotate. And, call it a stream for here. As, yeah, we're, starting to hit that 3-hour mark near 11 o'clock, and yeah, I think this is a good stopping point for next time. But yeah, folks, a lot of shit's going down. Story's getting good. I mean, the story's always been peak, but it's getting even more peak than ever. Absolute cinema, one might say. And yeah, my second time playing this game, it's still just as amazing, just as fun. And I'm still pissed that Astrobot beat this game for Game of the Year. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you all had fun watching. And yeah, I appreciate it if you've been here since part 1. And yeah, it's been a pleasure playing this great game for you. But, excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed, get ready for work, and, you know, call it a stream from here. But before I do that, of course, I'll reiterate my intro as my outro, let you guys know where you can find me on other social media outlets, and you can all get going to bed. But seriously, guys, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Be sure to check out the About section if you're watching this on Twitch, or if you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to check out the description down below. If you're watching on Twitch, the first link you'll find in the About section is a link to my YouTube channel, where I post all my VODs, as well as some original YouTube LPs you won't find here on Twitch. And of course, if you're already watching us on YouTube, the first link you'll find down below is a link to my Twitch channel, where once again I stream every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, if you want to know what I'm going to be streaming, you can go ahead and check out my Twitter account, or X account. I always have a pinned tweet of what I'm streaming for the current week. If I'm streaming an hour, you know, an hour less or anything like that, only 2 hours, I'll let you guys know. Anytime I upload something onto YouTube, I always tweet it out as well. And of course, the random retweets of random stuff I like, sports, video games, anime, that sort of thing. So yeah, feel free to check me out on there, follow me on there, stay up to date on everything Tyrant Hill. And yeah, also Instagram, TikTok, and my YouTube shorts are 3 different places where you can watch shorter clips of my streams. So feel free to like those videos and check those out. And last but not least, a link to my tip page too, if you're feeling generous and would like to donate during the stream. There's a link to my tip page, and I'll shout you out live on one of my streams, whether you decide to donate during the stream or not during the stream. And obviously, greatly appreciated as well too. But anyways, guys, it's been fun. I'm tired. I gotta get ready for work. But yeah, it's been a pleasure. Absolutely love this game. And yeah, can't wait to play Resident Evil tomorrow, and then Liza P Saturday. Don't forget. But once again, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.